Hey there everyone, this is Ethanu and we're playing Dragon Age 2. It's about time we do Memento, or we do Legacy, I guess is the name. And what's this? Looks like somebody was able to secure herself a little bit of off time. So let's bring her around.
I have a report you might find interesting. It tells of a chasm in the Vinmark Mountains, and a secret that was said to be buried within. Yet when the Chantry went to investigate, they were turned away by the Grey Wardens.
And why would I find that interesting?
Because the champion was there. I can't help but notice you failed to mention this adventure.
Oh, that? I didn't think you'd be interested. Just some business with Hawk's family. A few Carter dwarves who went too far. You're not going to believe me.
I'll take my chances.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn you. There it is.
That's where these dwarves are?
These are Carter dwarves, so they're more criminals and smugglers than anything else. They're not usually stupid, though. I don't know why they'd attack you.
They're bold. They snuck into the Warden Keep at Ansburg to get at me.
Don't feel left out. They've been trying to kill me for several days now.
You have a plan, then? I found their hideout, but my sources couldn't tell me anything else. It's all very strange.
Why do you say that? It's just the Carter, isn't it?
As far as my contacts in the Carter know, they shouldn't be here. There shouldn't even be a here. This place is invisible. A big blind spot on the map. Bianca's never been this suspicious, and she's twitchy to start with.
Does it matter? We just need them to stop trying to kill us.
A fine point. So, what's the plan?
Oh, I'm sure this is all a misunderstanding. Later we'll all have tea and we'll laugh.
Oh, your name is Hawk. I thought it was Locke.
I can't believe you two are joking about this.
Don't worry, Sunshine. The laughter just hides the pain.
I just don't want them attacking your mansion again. What if I'm there naked? That would be awkward.
At least the Wardens let me come. I can't leave an attack like this unanswered.
Let's go.
So, we won't be finishing this today. Legacy is long.
Someone doesn't like intruders.
They're from the Merchants Guild. The Carter doesn't kill guild members. That's really strange.
But I do really like it. I don't have to tell at least two of the people watching the video that I love deserts.
Look! The Carter had people watching us!
Especially this kind. Here. But other than that, the story is very interesting, very self-contained. You know, it stands alone because it's one of the DLC packs. And
Listen.
Okay. I should actually explain this. I'll be cutting out everything else, but Bethany, now that she's a Grey Warden, gets her specialization. Her specialization. The siblings stuff, I think, is identical to what Hawk can get if they're that class, so this is Force Mage. Basically, it's what you would think it is, just skills and spells that push enemies around a whole lot. Okay. Get Bethany a custom setup there. I wouldn't have had an opportunity to do it off camera, I guess.
You, the brother and sister both, you're here together. You've come.
Is he referring to you and me?
Everyone, it's the children of Malcolm Hawk. They've come to us.
What does my father have to do with this?
It began with him and ends with you. Blood for blood, that's what we were told.
Did Father do something to the Carter?
You've come to us now, and that's the only thing that matters.
You tell me! How could I refuse such a delightfully worded invitation?
We must have the blood. You don't understand.
Oh, blood. Why didn't you just ask?
We will take it. Corypheus will walk in the sun once more.
Anyway, as I was saying earlier, there's a bonus boss in here that... What is she doing? I'm not entirely certain when you have to go... Like, you have to backtrack quite a significant amount to fight it. I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Also, I'm not sure if I will be able to defeat it because it gave me a run for my money on casual difficulty. But I will do what I can to ensure that we take it on. Also, fun fact, I hadn't realized it before, but I actually chose to do this thing at the last possible second to get the exact set of events that I wanted. What is that noise? That's in the game, that's not something... That was weird. It'll probably sound like someone taking a shower in the video. This is where the bonus boss is fought, by the way. I think. Also Brontos, only appearance of them in this game.
Did you hear that? They're after us, for our blood. But why?
Crazy people like blood. A lot.
The Carter doesn't normally act like this. They're businessmen.
I'd like to know who this Corypheus is. With a name like that, he's bound to go mwahaha at some point, I just know it. And really? More blood? Why can't it ever be spit or a lock of hair?
You really want to encounter a spit mage?
For variety, sure.
Yeah, the best conversations come with a sarcastic hawk. I've pretty sure I've said that in the past. Anyway, what does this do? Yeah, I think this is the place where we fight the bonus boss, and I think that that is the,
How many generations of warriors stood guard here? And why does that make me nervous?
And that is a very useful trap to use if you time it right. Otherwise, you know, kill all your friends. For our purposes, of course. Good result either way. These are kind of interesting.
Why must it always be ancient horrors? Why can't it be fabulous treasure once in a while?
Of course, they give you a bit of insight into what we can expect the end result to be.
All set.
It's also worth mentioning that there's another set of armor that we'll be finding here that
Someday I'll visit a place with no ancient evils, horrors, devouring plagues, or insanity. Maybe a beach.
I can recommend a few if you'd like.
Please do. Will you look at that?
A fortress. Here in the middle of nowhere.
Yep. But yeah, there's another set of armor that we'll be finding that is pretty amazing. Stat-wise, it, like, normally sets itself up to be whatever level Hawk is when he picks it up.
Someone's left a surprise here.
Whew. I almost stepped in it. That is right, this place is trapped like crazy. Yeah, of course, in our version of the game, it's levels up with us, so no worries there. But as I recall, the stats on it are good. It looks great. Except the helmet. The helmet is really dumb, but we don't have to worry about that. Technically, the helmet on this suit of armor is really dumb, too. And I'm glad I have all that fortitude for resisting crap like that. Okay, now loot.
I'm surprised you agreed to come, Varric. You hate being underground, and you avoid the Carter the same way you do the Merchant Guild.
There's no way I'd miss watching you make these motherless nug-lickers cry.
Treats. Text. Key. Potion. And viewpoint. I'm sure the ominous orange glowing is nothing. Hello, Silence. Alright, this seems like something I'll regret, but well, I have to do it once. Oh, is that all? Mostly just a lot of loot to be found here. Not particularly exciting. Oh, that's what this is for. Fair enough.
Messing with us is suicidal.
Actually, I still want to lead with Varric, don't I?
We're good to go. Now that's just...
Nobody do anything stupid. Handy to know. I don't think there are any traps more difficult than simple in this DLC, simply because it is accessible from, the get-go. Hawk, you'll do no such thing. You know what? Hold position. And the freaking dog's gonna trap me. Oh, the dog doesn't trap it. Okay. Well, everyone... Alright. Forgot about that button last time. There were a lot of traps around, but never again. Alright, and... so now we go in. I know there's lots of, like, manually activated traps, I forget.
Mother seems happier. Few years distance from all that loss. It's a good thing. I can't imagine she wants to think of us going back to a place like this, though.
I don't want to think of it myself.
You'd better. I don't want a repeat of last time. Not that it's possible.
Watch out. The ground looks treacherous here.
Showing concern for others, Isabella? Tongues will wag.
Oh, you can bet they will.
I just don't want to see your brains dashed on the ground. That's all. Stop looking at me like that. I shouldn't have said anything. So, no Bartrand. Who do you think's going to betray you this time?
Oh, you know. Me.
I've seen a lot, but a dwarf blood mage? Not likely. And what does this have to do with Father?
Carter should want gold, not blood. This is something different.
I guess we only get that answer from Corypheus.
I get the Hawk's blood. Radigan says I can go into the tunnels and drink of the master.
You.
We must wait in silence. The Master commands it.
I hate how long you get to hear his voice. I never do.
How's it going? You guys have any traps on the ground? Doesn't look like it. Should probably... Okay. You know, Varric, when you die, I'm not gonna help you. So I've got this novel idea. Maybe we should not, you know, sprint into danger. Yeah. Surprisingly little in the way of traps inside the hideout. That's refreshing, but it's just making me more paranoid. Is that a good thing? No. Fair enough. Okay, I'm not seeing any traps immediately. Oops. Guess I missed one.
So now you're the target of batty dwarven assassins? You do attract the strangest types.
Yes, like lust-addled pirates.
Ooh, touche.
Can you hear that? Drum beats. A key tuned to Father's blood. Who thinks we'd believe that? I mean, it's ridiculous.
You've a nickname for everyone.
That's true. Ravani?
But everyone just calls you Varric. That's hardly fair.
Well, it's my story.
What?
Nothing.
Sorry about that. I didn't even know that conversations could cut each other off like that. Anyway, I think that worm orb is what triggers the bonus boss, but I'm not sure. And in any case, I'm not about to try and tackle that thing now.
The Hawk's blood. The Master will rise. He will be free.
Garav?
Varric? No one told me you would be part of this. We were just going after the Hawk.
Why has the Carter been attacking me?
I can't say. The Master must be free.
Really, Garav? I thought better of you than this. I mean, gutting the occasional competitor for fun and profit, that's the game. But what are you all even doing here? Worshipping demons?
We drink the Darkspawn blood. He calls us.
Why would you do that? Won't you just die?
It's the only way to hear the music.
Oh, come on, you nug licker. Snap out of it. There's no gold in hallucinating.
Manners, Varric. Introduce me to your lunatic friend.
Hawk, this is Garav. He's a greedy, brilliant bastard son of a nug from the Carta. Garav, this is Hawk. The one whose blood you want to drink, or bathe in, or whatever. But if you're after eternal youth, I've got to tell you, he's no virgin.
The Master is calling. He needs the blood.
Garav, buddy, this isn't like you. Look, I've still got Bianca. Never misfired a day in her life. You don't want her to see her papa like this, do you?
Varric, you want to spare this bastard?
Not if he's after you, Hawk. Bianca, I think it's time to say goodbye. Reinforcements, you bastard!
Garav, of course, fights like any other assassin, so he pretty much goes down just like that.
You poor, stupid bastard. I used to do business with the Carta, back in the day. Garav was a nutcase then too, but in a good way. He was trying to design a new type of repeating crossbow. Bianca was the only one that ever worked. I can't believe he ended up like that.
Yeah. So, I think that's it for today. In the next part, we'll probably take on the bonus boss. I think I'll go check if it's active now, and we'll do it first thing. But until then, see you later.